here to gist you guys about my first day at uni, how I almost slept outside. Like, I almost slept outside. I went to University of Nigeria, but I went to the Enugu campus. So on the first day of like going back to school, because I live in Anambra and my school is in Enugu, so my dad had to go with me because he said he doesn't want me to go alone, right? That is first daughter, you guys. He went with me. Then we got to the school because I got a hostel. I didn't stay outside in my first year because I didn't know anybody there. Like, I don't know anybody in that Enugu town. I don't know anybody in the school yet. So I can't like start looking for lodge and all of that from Anambra because I don't know anywhere. So I had to get a hostel. Fortunately for me, I got a hostel because hostel hunt in our school is like a gist for another day. Like, it's so hard to get a hostel. Okay, so I was so lucky to get hostel. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm in first year. They say they give first year's priority or like more, they allocate more rooms to first year. So I got a hostel, right? And my dad went with me on that first day so that like he can stay there until I settle it before he goes back to Anambra that same day. We got to school. I didn't know that I had to I have to do clearance, hostel clearance, before I can be able to enter my hostel. I knew that I had to do clearance, but I didn't know that if you do not do the clearance, you cannot enter the hostel that you paid for. Like, you already paid for the hostel, you already did everything, just that clearance. If you don't do the clearance, you cannot enter your room. What you get? Like, it doesn't make sense, right? So I didn't know on that first day. Then we went, and when we were about to enter the hostel, they told us, have you done clearance? Where is the clearance? This thing. I said, clearance? I've not done anything. I just came from Anambra. I need to like get into my room and, you know, keep my things before I start doing this. And they were like, no, they cannot enter. I need to do clearance first. You guys, when they say hostel porters are wicked, it's not all of them that are wicked, but most of them are very mean. Like, mean. They don't even care if you're coming from Kano Plateau. Like, you do your hostel clearance before you enter. You have paid for the hostel, just the clearance. I was like, oh, thank God my dad came with me because carrying all those loads and everything, they didn't allow us to keep it in the hostel. So my dad went with me, carried the things, and I think my dad stayed in one store. There was one man that was very welcoming. He sells things in our school. I can't forget that man. That man helped us on that first day really well, and my dad had to like take his contacts and all of that. But yeah. So my dad had to sit there, and I saw other first year students that was running around for the hostel clearance thing. So I had to go with them. We went for the clearance. You guys, if you see Kim, my God. See, if you schooled in UNN, you know that our clearance is like, it takes a lot. You go to this office, from this office you go to another office, from that office you go to... That was how, like, and any office that you're going to, you stand in the queue, like long queue, because that was like opening of a new session. And like first years, you guys already know, like first years, like first year flew everywhere, because other years are not even scared of all those things, like they already know. But we are rushing to like do clearance so we can enter hostel and all of that. So the clearance took a long time. You guys, I stood in the queue, and I was even beating my dad because he had to go back that same day, and like there was no time again. You guys, I don't know anybody in Enugu, so if he goes back, where will I sleep? Like, who will I run to? I cannot sleep outside in school. And when he got to, I think around 4 p.m, my dad had to like do something. He called me and said he's going back, that I hope I can cope. Like, he was just beating me, but I had to tell him to start going because late night this thing is not advisable. So he cannot just stay there and start waiting for me to do everything. Like, I can figure it out since I'm entering uni. Like, I have to figure the shege out. So he went, traveled back, like he started going back, and he dropped my loads and everything for me. I think it was that man that he dropped it for. That man really helped us. If not, I would have carried. You guys know first thing, you pack everything, you buy everything, you pause everything. So the bag, the load was much, right? So he kept it with the man, and he traveled back, and I was still in the queue doing clearance. You guys, you know that we did this clearance until the student affairs closed for the day. They used to close, I think, around is it 6 or 5? I don't know, but we did the clearance until they closed, and we could not even finish the clearance. You guys, like, I didn't even know what I was like, what to think at that point. I was so scared for my life because I don't know anybody. In begged them that we didn't have anywhere to sleep and all of that, like student affair, to know if they would do the clearance for us. They don't even care, you guys. They don't care. Okay, so I had to go with there was like 2 other students that is in my faculty that I met that first day. So I had to go with them, like to figure what we would do, because the 3 of us, fortunately for us, got the same hostel. Because we have 5 girls hostel in that school, I think, but we got the same hostel, right? So I was just lucky. At least you have people that you are struggling with that came from far too. So the other one came from Lagos, so like you know, we went back to the hostel to beg this portal, like hostel portal, to beg them. We went there after all the begging, telling them that we came from far. They were even blaming us. You don't know that you do clearance. Why did you come with all of your loads? After all the begging, they said we cannot enter. That is their room. You guys, we stood in front of the hostel, like we're just sitting there, like we didn't even know what to do again. So to cut the long story short, you guys, let me just tell you guys what saved us. After sitting there for a while, like it was already dark. Okay, it was already very dark, and the portal, the hostel portal, they used to change shifts. Like the morning shifts, people will go home, then the night people will come, stuff like that. So the night shift people came. You guys, it was God that sent that night shifts portal, because if not, we would have slept outside. Because those days, this thing, they don't even want to listen to us. So the night shift people came, and we had to go beg again. So like after explaining everything, they told us, hey, that we cannot enter now. Like the only thing that they can do for us is we cannot enter now. That we'll have to wait till is, I think, 9 p.m. Till it's 9 p.m. So that's like people would have gone to bed, like nobody would know that we entered. How they were even hiding it, so we paid for hostel. That during that 9 p.m. you should come in, that they will give us one room downstairs where we can like just sleep the night. Then immediately it's 4 a.m. or is it 5 a.m. that we should leave the hostel immediately, so that nobody will know that we slept there. I was like, I've paid for this hostel. Is this how university is, you guys? My face there was not funny at all. Like it was not funny. So we had to thank them. Serious thanking, because I wouldn't have slept outside. So we entered, and I think we had our bath that night. The hostel was still clean then, because people are still coming in one. You guys, the hostel is still dirty. Let me not even talk about that one. So we slept there, we had our bath, slept in one room that they gave us. One room used to have like 3 beds or 4 beds. So we slept in that room, and immediately, like, we set an alarm because that woman warned us that we should leave before, is it 5 a.m. So we set an alarm, we slept there, and we were so tired after all the journey. Throughout the day, we didn't rest until that night. So we just slept, and immediately it's 5 a.m. we left the room for them. And when it was, I think 7 a.m., 8 a.m., we went back to complete the clearance. Then after, like, that day, we still stood in the queue and all of that. Like, you guys, we suffered. My first day of school is not even like something that I want to remember. So the second day, we did the clearance and we finished. We were able to finish the clearance that day, and they allowed us to enter the hostel with the clearance receipts and everything. They allowed us to enter the hostel, and we went into our room that second day. And then the room that I got was dirty. Oh God, I was the first person to come into the room, I think, and it was so dirty, you guys. I even saw food that they left since last semester, like since last session. It was there, like maggots. Oh God. You guys, I had to start cleaning that second day. Like, I've never rested for 2 days. I had to start cleaning and all of that again. I suffered. I suffered, but like, I'm just gisting you guys now, and it's funny, but then it was not funny. Like, I was super angry that first day, because after paying for hostel, it's because of clearance that I had stressing me anyhow. So that second day, we just cleaned the room, and I think my roommates came that second day or third day, I don't know, but yeah, we were 3 in the room. Like, the room that I got there was like 3 beds, so we were 3 in the room. And you guys, I got the room that is close to the toilets. That was another disadvantage because I don't know anything. I don't know any room. So I got the one that was close to the toilets, and we couldn't even cook outside at the end of everything. I'm just cheapening all these things. We couldn't cook outside because the toilets, you guys, that one is a gist for another day. Toilets used to be full, like full with, hi God, I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, that is how I entered my hostel, and the rest was history. The first day of uni wasn't fun, it wasn't funny. But yeah, we thank God for everything. I hope you enjoyed my story time. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I'm going to be doing story time once in a while on this channel. So give this video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and drop a comment down in the comment section if you have any experience, any funny experience, scary funny experience. Let us know in the comment section below. I'm going to see you guys in my next video.